Let's go. Let's go. We'll put them all here, ready to go. Here's a wall of fame is all up there, ready. Let me adjust the camera there. All right, let me unpin this. Get a little better thing. I don't know. I think I'm seeing a little shadow right there. Uh, 1 second. Like I said, sorry, I don't want to be annoying, but I'm just gonna adjust the lights for a little bit. But what really bothered me, honestly, is the glare. Okay, the glare really bothered me when there's a big glare on the cards. So I'm trying to avoid that. Yeah, the mat looks a little shadowy. All right, hold on. Now I was watching a lot of YouTube videos on lighting and things like that, and they said you're supposed to be a little. Now we had luck. Hold on, we had luck cutting this back one. I don't want to be a superstitious guy, but if it works, it works. I was watching a little YouTube video on. All right, let's see. Do we see any type of reflection? All right, there's our first card. All right, and what do we think? Well, maybe a redemption in here, which might be a good sign. A redemption might be a good sign there because they're the dual. A lot of the redemptions are dual redemptions. All right, and they got these boxes pretty protected. A lot of cutting right there. All right, there we go. How about good luck? Good luck. I got my protection. Got my no peeking strips. Sorry, I'm going to be playing around with the lights all break because I want to get them right. If I see a glare, we're adjusting the lights. All right, no peeking, no peeking. This is the nothing in the box. Oh, and speaking of creatures of habit, I had the garbage on the wrong side. All right, let's see what we got. Nothing in there. Here's our first card. Good luck, everybody. The first card, which is a base card, and I'm liking the base cards. Right here, Austin Dillon. The rides, the base cards, I'm enjoying them. I think some of the base cards are pretty nice. Hold on here. Let's look, I'm being generous. We're getting all these penny sleeves and top loaders ready to go. And how about an out of 10? Our first card is 8 out of 10. Austin Dillon right there. Get it all prepared for you. You'll get shipping notification tomorrow. Very nice, very nice. An out of 10. A base card out of 10. Congrats. And how about another base card? Chris Buescher. 16 out of 49. Take a look. Get them all set for you. Here's where I need a partner so I can hand them off to you so you don't have to watch me top load every single card. What do you think? How's the lighting on that? I think that's a nice picture there. Those are our two bases. Here come some of the patches. The first patch is a little Michael McDowell. Oop, these are a little thicker. Yep. All right. Now we're ready. We got everything set up here for us. Michael McDowell patch. Looks like a sheet metal. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Fire suit, it looks like. This is 66 out of 99. I don't want to be a little dorky here, but even if you look at it this way, it's 66 out of 99. That's kind of fun. Next, Matt Kenseth. I have a little swatch of sheet metal. that's 98 out of 99. Close to end capping it. Very nice. It's a couple 99 patches. That's going to bother me. I'm going to have to clean that up. Another patch of. But a dual patch. Here's our first dual of the night. We got Corey LaJoie and Zane Smith. Well, if I remember right, there is nobody picked up Corey, so you could have picked up Corey LaJoie. but nobody picked him up. So this one's going. I got to write this down, though. This one is Zane Smith. I always write the dual patches down. That's easy. We don't have to deal anything on that. Since nobody picked up Corey, I'm not going to keep it. Corey and Zane is going to Zane. That's our first dual patch, 1 out of 25. We'll place him right there as a dual patch. All right, I'm going to adjust. Like I said, I'm going to be playing around with the lights all night because I want to make sure we have a nice... I hate the glare. The glare bothers me. So I'm going to try to, maybe we're going to get a little shadow here. There's, yeah, the glare on the wall of fame. So let's try to, how about, I'm going to be adjusting. Hold on. First of all, what's really bothering me is I'm putting the top loader in and it's getting squished. No, I want to have a nice display. Let's try the top for you. How's that? Is that, see, that's, okay, hold on. We're going to be playing around all night. Sorry. I'm just going to have to accept the first run. Maybe I need a second light here. That might be helpful. See? There. Okay. We're going to be working on that. All right. I think we're at the autos now. I know. Oh, yeah. It is William Byron. No auto yet. Still on. So that means there's a redemption. There's a redemption coming up here. Hopefully something pretty big. Yeah. Hopefully something pretty big on the redemption. There's our William Byron. And, okay, here comes first autograph. Well, Tommy Joe Martin. Tommy Joe, this no one picked this up. Who wants an on-card Tommy Joe Martin? How about a little guarantee? Let's try that. Okay, ready? You get a guarantee on-card Tommy Joe Martin fire suit autograph. I would have sold them for $5. I'm going to run the auction at $5 now with this card plus any other Tommy Joe Martin card that shows up here. I do not collect Tommy Joe Martin, so $5. Ready? Go. There you go. If you guarantee card, you got a guarantee card plus, yeah, that's a good point. You know, guaranteed Tommy Joe Martin. Smoke's gonna look for Tommy Joe Martin. Hey, a guaranteed auto for $5. There you go, Smoke. That's all you. Maybe, maybe you get. Yep. See, maybe you find the master set. We'll put that right there. Sorry, Tommy Joe, you're not making the Wall of Fame. That's a good point. Could be a master set collector. How about a little Ty Dillon? 60 out of 99. Ty Dillon. Martin, yeah, I had a couple nice ones. Ty Dillon is there. And here, okay, hold on, we're gonna hold on to redemption for the end. How about, who picked up SVG? Treasured Moments, first cup. This is 23 out of 49 on card. Hold on here. Let me get that. This is the NT rookie anyway. He was not in. I'm liking that. I don't want to force it here. Yeah, let's not force it. Let's do the bigger one. All right. Well, look at that. What do you think? Let me see. That's going on the Wall of Fame. A little SVG on-card autograph. Numbered 23 out of 49. Yeah, only select, right? Right? He was only in select. That's very nice. And then wait. There's a redemption here too. We'll use here's the redemption. He was in Select, but I think he was also in Prism. He was in Prism also. Ready? It is dual auto. All right, get the dice ready. Dual auto. Card number 20. Boom. Chandler Smith and Sheldon Creed. All right, let's take a look. Chandler Smith. Chandler Smith is Budman. Budman's here, right? I saw him. And Sheldon Creed. Sheldon Creed is not sold. Hold on. I thought I had Sheldon Creed posted. Maybe this is Budman. This is just you. I am not see. Can anybody confirm that? I do not see we sold Sheldon Creed. I'm not getting any Creed up there. I thought I had him. Yeah. All right. Well, then that's easy. Budman, there you go. There's your dual auto. If you want me to scratch that and send it to you, if you want to get that started early, otherwise I'll just send you the card. I'll still send you the card, but if you want me to, let me know. I will send that to you. All right. Well, what do you think? There's our first box. We'll get the white sparkle here in a second. There's our first box. Let's get box number 2. I'll go a little faster here, just having fun. Yeah, I did not see Sheldon Creed. I thought I went through the checklist pretty well. All right, what do you think? Is it worth cutting the back? Did that SVG? Yeah, I'm going that. Stick with cut that back part, even though we don't really have to. Yeah, we're gonna. No, I'll go every couple. I should do the. It just there. We'll do the sparks. I do 2 at a time. Uh, uh, that's kind of your regular, I think. I think that's a regular one. All right, let's see. Let's do the sparks. Hopefully, pulling an auto for you. A sparks auto. Ready? The dinger. And back to back dinger. I've seen that a lot. Have everybody noticed that? You usually get the driver and the card. You get the card and the driver usually. I'm seeing that a lot. And there's Raja Cruz for that. I'm seeing that a lot happening here with these. Let's see. Christian Eckes and Brandon Jones and Noah Gregson. Right. Well, it's just one box. Just one box. We're gonna get there. Let's keep it going. I can save time by Penny's leaving them off camera for everybody. But it's a Friday night. We're having fun. Nothing in there. Thanks everybody for showing up. If you're enjoying what we're doing, please follow. We're gonna do lots of NASCAR breaks and then baseball and WWE also. First card. Oh, Chase Elliott. Chase Elliott, that's number 2 out of 35. This is win by 0.036 seconds. I like the base. Yeah, take your time. That's right. That's right. Just enjoy it. I am not partaking tonight. We got to get up early tomorrow for a karate tournament. Next base card is Denny Hamlin. See, that's a nice, clean card. I like those. The rides. I might be putting together the rides set. Hey, Billy Kay, welcome. So far, so good. 16 out of 49 on this one. On the base set. Let's keep those bases together. Here comes the first patch. Mr. Jones. 47 out of 99. Did we start? Yep, we started. I could do a little highlight reel for you. Oh, we got two on the Wall of Fame. We got a duel right there and an SVG autograph. We can do a quick summary. A little Ryan Newman, 11 out of 25. This looks like tires to me. Yeah, race use tires. Low number is so far out of 10. Another patch of, oh, I like these. Joey Logano, it is 63 out of 99. These are nice. These are a nice set. That's a pretty sharp card. No, I don't think we had any Mark Martin yet. I like that card. I'm gonna keep that right there. A little display for us. More patch of Matt Kenseth. Oh, have a little rubbing on that one. 1 out of 10. Matches the low number for the night. This is going to fit. Yes, it's good. 1 out of 10 there. Huh? Right? That's a nice giveaway. Congrats. Look at that. 1 out of 10 on the giveaway. All right, here comes the autographs. Autograph of, first one. Oh, nope, sorry, miscounted. Little Ty Dillon, race used. A bookend, 1 out of 99. Looks fire suit. 1 out of 99 on this. For the patch. Now the autographs. Boom. Oh, how about another Ty Dillon? This might be the Ty Dillon break here. Look at that. That's a nice patch. 7 out of 25. We got 1, 2, 3. It looks like sheet metal and tires. That's not too bad. I've never seen that. Definitely tires and sheet metal. 5 colors. I like it. 7 out of 25. Another one of, wow, there's Denny Hamlin. Another 17 out of 25. Definitely the FedEx. This is fire suit and tires. Or, I'm sorry, fire suit and sheet metal on this one. Another Denny Hamlin, 17 out of 25. That's some nice color on these. Take a look. Those are nice. Okay. Yep. Well, they're prime. And I think it's 2023. Yeah, I think it's the buy bucks in 2023. But still, those are a couple nice pair of cards there. I think this, put those right there. I don't know if they're making the Wall of Fame, but I did like the prime. We were getting, when prime was down to about 160. It's back up. I think it's about 190 a box now, but I picked up a bunch and we had a lot of fun breaks. And our last, how a little Noah Gragson, another 14 out of 25 Noah Gragson autograph. Yeah, I like prime. I wish they did 2024 prime. I know 2024 is over. I wish they did 2024 prime. I'll put that with the autographs. All right, 2 boxes down. Plenty more to go. Oh, yeah, 101 spot. That's what we're looking for. We're looking for an auto. A 101. I usually do them 2 at a time. And you'll get shipping notifications tomorrow. Remember, if you're stepped away, this is going live streaming on YouTube. So if you're watching on YouTube, how about a like? How about a follow? This might be a booklet here. That's pretty thick. That's... Oh. All right, let's see. Oh, that's a pretty Pretty thick. Let's see. Okay, nothing in there. All right, let's see what we got. Let's keep it going with a base. We'll start with the base of little Chase Briscoe. 19. I think it's 19 or 15. 19. 19 out of 49. And we'll start it off there. 19 out of 49. The new door, yeah. We're going to keep these stacks together. Yeah, this is the booklet one. I see a booklet coming up. See, now look at that. That's a nice Jeff Burton card. A sharp card there. 12 out of 35. There we go. Yeah, I mean a pretty nice card. These base, I like the base. All right, how about the first patch is Christian Eckes. 10 out of 99. It's tires. Get all these top loaded for you. Get them all sent out for you pretty quick tomorrow. And the next patch is, oh, how about another Christian Eckes? Back-to-back Eckeses. How do I say that? Notice it's a different look, though. This is 37 out of 37. Let me show that. 37 out of 75. And it's a different, again, that's why I'm kind of liking NT. It's a different picture. One's tires, one's sheet metal. If you're a Christian Eckes guy, how you feeling on that? All right, we're going to leave the booklet for the end. Chase Elliott. More tires, more Chase Elliott tires. This is 6 out of 75. All right, yeah, here comes the autos. Maybe one more patch. Nope. An auto colossal national treasure, 1 out of 10. Clint Boyer. What do you think? That's a pretty solid card. Another out of 10. We're getting a bunch out of 10. We're getting a good number out of 10 here. I'm going to put that in the Wall of Fame, just pure out of 10. And purely my compulsiveness needs to see no shadow on that. See, that corner's still bothering me. We're going to have to fix that. Here comes another auto of Riley Hurst. Let's not force it. This is 19 out of 49. I'm not a big fan of the autograph. We need to put a little more effort into that. Another auto of Jesse Love. 83 out of 99. Ah, Mookie, what's going on? So far, so good here. $83 out of 99. Patch auto. One more auto before the booklet. Oh, little Joey Logano. See? He's a Coca-Cola guy too, just like me. 7 out of 25. What do you think? 7 out of 25. Joey Logano. All right, here comes the patch. Good luck, everybody. Good luck. Ready? Set. Noah Gregson. Jumbo booklet, 9 out of 9. Jumbo patch, no auto. Like the booklets, they're not too shabby. I would have liked an auto. For a 9 out of 9, you would think there'd be an auto in that. Yeah, I'm Logan. I'm on your side here. Uh-oh, Benny, rated G or PG. We'll keep it PG. Let me get a bigger. I don't know if that's getting the sample. A couple. Let me get a couple. Oh, I'm being positive here. I brought a few. I brought a few over the big thicker ones. It's a nice booklet, but I don't know. They could have had an auto in there. I'd have liked seeing an autograph. Sorry, you're getting laid down on that. Let's grab this one. Here's box number 4. Yeah, a low number like that. I agree. I like what. Okay, a low number has just a solid patch, and that's what, honestly, I'm gonna tell you, that's what 2023. That's what dropped NT 2023 NT. You got that huge booklet, and it had two, two fire suits in it or something, and no autograph. I don't know, that kind of turned me off. I think that's why 2023 was not a really good NT year, to be honest. All right, let's open up these right now. Just do a couple packs. I opened up so much NT, I forgot to open up packs. Ready? Dale. There's Dale Earnhardt to start. Daniel Hemrick. And Helly Deegan. That was a nice pack. Let's do one more. That's a strong pack. Yeah, a strong pack will be a 1-1 autograph here. Let's see. Tanner Gray. Matt Mills. And back-to-back Matt Mills. There you go. Like we were talking about. Let's see what's inside here. Still, we're in the first case. This is the end of the first case. This is our 4th box. No, but yeah, I did see I was watching a YouTuber, and he did try to calculate. He did try to calculate, what's in the print run. I don't know if his math worked out too well for me. We did have a booklet. It's not an autograph. That was the booklet. Noah Gragson. No, it's a Noah Gragson booklet. I'm trying to be pretty nice about it. I'll have a little Ward Burton. 16 out of 25. Did you have Noah Gragson? Jay Weiser? I could look. We could check it out. If anybody does come up with a deal, let me know, and I'd be happy to send to the appropriate person. 16 out of 25. That's a good-looking card. Yeah, the white sparkle. That'd be fun to put together. A little Jeff Burton. 40 out of 49. There you go, Jay Wise. Yeah, if you guys come up with a deal, I'll send it to whoever you tell me to send it to. If I'm shipping anyway to you. As long as I'm shipping to you anyway. Here comes the patches. First patch is a Brittany Z. 19 out of 25. Our first patch. Gonna move a little quicker here. Yeah, let me know. There you go, Brittany Z on the patch. I'm gonna leave the booklet. We could show that. Stacking up the patches. How about a little Dinger? I like that he put a date on there. This is his 67 out of 99. Oh, there you go. 305 patch auto. We had it out of 5. We had out of 3. More Joey Logano love. 65 out of 99. And probably one more patch. Ryan Newman again. 3 out of 10. Yeah, the no neck Newman. I know, I got a little warm spot in my heart. Ryan Newman was the first 101 I pulled. I pulled a Ryan Newman 101. That was kind of nice. I still remember it. All right, ready? Here comes the autos. First auto is a little Bobby Labonte. 32 out of 49. 32 out of 49 here for Bobby. It's a nice autograph. I don't know if it makes the wall, but that's a nice color combination. The yellow and green look pretty nice. Put that with the autographs. We'll thumb through these at the end. Here comes a little Tyler Reddick. Tyler Reddick, look at his cheesy smile. This is 14 out of 25. Here's still a prime. This is 2000, I want to say 23, right? Prime 23. Yep. Yeah, I don't know. Regifting, it reminds me of regifting it. They bought back a lot and then the price went up. And there's Denny Hamlin again. Speaking of prime, 1 out of 25. Let's take a look. Sheet metal and fire suit. Boy, Denny Hamlin. Let's give it a little shout out here. Here, take a look. Take a look. Here's your Denny Hamlin. What do you think? Let me get my fingers out of the way if you're taking a screenshot. Those are some nice patches too. 17 out of 25 and 1 out of 25. We'll keep that Denny Hamlin stack. And one more. Oh, how about a little Kyle Busch love? 3 out of 10. That's a nice Kyle Busch card. What are we looking at here? I think you got a little 3-chi in there. Oh, where's the love? Where's the love? This is fire suit, but seeing we're part of the fire suit. I know, I'm going to put that on the Wall of Fame. The Kyle Busch Wall of Fame up there. There we go. There's our first case. How we feeling here? We had, and I don't know if this was all in one case because I just opened them up. I didn't grab them. We got the one booklet so far. Let me put these aside. And let's get to case number 2. All right, let's see what we got in the number 2 so far. I would have liked a little more. Low numbers out of 10, a bunch out of 10s. Let's see. There you go. And maybe redemption in here. Maybe redemption. If it's up to me, I'd pull 101 for everybody. I'd love to do that. Here we go. All right. Good luck here. Let us see what we shall see. I'm going to go. I got ready. Here comes 101 in here. I'm calling it. Hopefully the redemption, that last redemption, it didn't have a number on it. Maybe I'm going to stop cutting that back for. Yep, there's redemption. I just saw it. We'll keep that right there. It's on top. I don't know if that means anything to anybody. All right, first base card. Christopher Bell, 9 out of 25. We'll start off with a CB. Christopher Bell. Next base card is Ryan Blaney. Ryan Blaney base, 10 out of 49. We said Ryan Blaney's name already. There you go. Now some patches. A little Justin Allgaier. Jumbo silhouette. Looks like tires. 74 out of 99. Well, we still got, don't lose faith. We still got the autographs in here. 4 boxes. We're 3.5 boxes. As we go through the patch. There's Kaz. A blue, 7 out of 75. Looks like fire suit. More patch is. Oh, who called Brad? There's Bradley K. We were just talking about you, Brad. 26 out of 99. 2 colors. 2 color swatch. It's looking like sheet metal in there. Oh, I thought it was Hawaiian, King Hawaiian. What was that bread company he's always wearing? And one more patch. One more patch is Davey Allison. 90 out of 99. That's a nice action shot. I don't think I've ever seen that picture before. All right, here comes the autographs. First one is Cole Custer. 6 out of 10. Yeah, let's not force that. 6 out of 10 for the Cole Custer. Next auto is a little Chase Briscoe. He's going for the Chase B. This one is 21 out of 25. I get some nice low numbers. I didn't see a 1-of-1 yet. I'll get a 1-of-1 coming in. One more before the redemption. This is Carl Edwards. We haven't seen Carl Edwards' name today. 72 out of 99. Patch auto on this one. He's got a nice autograph too. I do like his auto. Puts the effort in the signature. All right, here is the redemption. Let's see what we got. Whereas I didn't like using where's my covers here? Here, we'll just use this. Oh, there it is. There's one. Okay, so we got the blank sheet here. The valued collector. Ready? Good luck, everybody. We're looking at Treasure of the Hall Platinum. Card number 2. Boom. Well, can't complain about that. Treasures of the Hall. I got to see a picture. Jimmy Johnson, Treasures of the Hall Platinum, card number 2. Treasures of the Hall. I gotta say, I gotta find picture that to see what it is. Who had little JJ? Who had Jimmy Johnson? That's not too shabby. It looks like, let me see. It looks like the Carl one. Oh yeah. There you go. There you go. Probably yeah. I'd have to. I wasn't reading the title. I'm moving a little too quick. Good call, Steven. The platinum is that 101? People were saying 101. Well, I'll just put that right up here. Here again, be careful. The OCD is going to kick in. We got a little glare. No, that's better. It's the glare right in that corner. Let me try. Sorry, that's a top shelf one, but I'm gonna put that on the bottom there. All right, that's nice. I don't know. I'm gonna have to look. I'm gonna look up NT and see if it is a 101. Hey, platinum. I always thought platinum was 101, but let's look up. We'll look up the website, see what the platinums are. And again, if you want me to send you the code, if you want to get that started, I will send you the code. I'll still send you the card, but if you want to get it going early. Did it say? Did anybody look that up? Maybe. Maybe that's a little on the thicker side. All right, let's see these. Open up NT so much, I haven't forgot how to open up packs. Packs are fun. All right, there's Carson and Nick Sanchez. And see, I'm saying this a lot more. In these, you're getting the car and the driver. Well, hey, a Jimmy Johnson 101 is not too bad. We'll see. We'll get a SVG. Ooh, how about a nice SVG 101? Ready? Oh, there's the car and there's the driver. And Jesse loves the other one in that. Maybe this is regular. I don't know if I'd call this a booklet. So far, that last box was pretty sweet. Maybe you have to stand up. When I'm playing blackjack, I got to get out of my chair, turn around a little bit. Got to change the luck here. Come on, here we go. Let's see who's getting what. All right, ready? First one is, okay, there's the Michael McDowell, 40 out of 49. That's we're going to come two base first. Followed by the other bases. Kevin Harvick. The photo finish series. That's a nice series too. You can appreciate the photo finish one. 26 out of 35. And the patches. Daniel Dye. Another out of 25. 14 out of 25. A lot out of 25s. So we're getting some good low numbers. Oh, there you go. See, sometimes you got to call it. Let's see. Ready? Set. Oh, more Denny Hamlin. 23 out of 99. No Martin Truex yet. Denny Hamlin happening, no. Still a patch. Let's see this one is. Oh, there's little Jeff Gordon. Got the Pepsi colors right there, too. That's what I meant. I meant Mark Martin. But I said Truex. You're right. I did say Truex. 55 out of 99 for a little Jeff Gordon. I think one more patch of Chase Elliott, the fire suit. This is 17 out of 75. I think we're at the autos now. Ready? Ready? DiBenedetto. 24 out of 49 on this one. Okay, here we go. Still, that's not too bad of an autograph. I won't yell at him for that one. How about, oh, here's a young guy, little Sammy Smith. See, he heard me. He heard me complaining about his SS signature. He's putting the 8 on there now. Did you notice that? 14 out of 10, or 4 out of 10. 4 out of 10. That's a younger guy. I'm an old school guy, so I do like the old guys. Another autograph of, boom, more Ryan Newman. Well, Denny Hamlin and Ryan Newman are all over the place here. This is tires, 34 out of 49. Ryan Newman autograph. And one more autograph of, well, there's William Byron. This is the Hendrick's Motorsport one. 41 out of 49. That's not too bad either. I think that's I haven't seen many of the Hendrick's Motorsports ones. That's kind of nice. I like that. Let me not. Hold on. Yeah, let's not force that. Well, William Byron. That's a good call. Yeah, well, I would, of course, I'm sure he was listening to me. I like the Hendricks Motorsport one. We're putting that right there. I like that one. I would always complain the SS. I really, that kind of bothered me that he would just sign an SS. So he's putting the 8 on there now. So I'm sure he was listening to me. I'm sure he was watching the stream and going, yeah, that guy's right. I should sign differently. Okay, I'm going to get some more top loaders here. Everybody get up, walk around, get a drink. Let's get a little, I need just a couple more. 2 more boxes left. That's a good problem, running out of top loaders. Let me grab a few, maybe sometimes mix it up. Okay. Here we go. All right. Let's open these up. Be ready to go. 2 more boxes. At a 101. Excuse me, John. Are we going with 101? I'll look it up later. I think the Platinum is 101 though. And lots out of 10s. Got SVG to start. That was nice back then. Did not break the seal yet. All right. Maybe the booklet in this one. Hopefully. Let's see. All right. Boy, they got those sealed. All right. Ready? Maybe a booklet here. Let's see. All right, what do we got? First base card is a little more Jeff Gordon, 1 out of 35. It seems like for Jeff Gordon, I'm always grabbing it's either a bookend. Jeff Gordon's 1 or the last one. Let's see, Darlington. I like the bag. I said it many times. Next one is Ah, look at that. See, Chase Elliott. Throwback rides. 12 out of 35. There you go. Take a look at that one. Here comes some patches. First patch is more just an Allgaier. Tires. Here's tires. 10 out of 25. Ghost. Well, yeah, he's signing too. I know it was a little controversy. He wasn't signing anything. Here is a little John Hunter, right? Yeah, there you go. Down here. 8 out of 15. Yeah, Chase Elliott's back in action. And last year he was, I don't know how his website went. He was just signing on his website. And now maybe they got a contract with him or something to sign. Out of 15 there. Followed by more little Bradley Love, 43 out of 99. Yeah, this would be a nice to track. This would be a nice series to collect. I like those are pretty sharp cards here. I'm liking those. Take a look at that. That's 43 out of 99 for that patch. Still another patch coming up of Mr. Bell. 47 out of 99. Take a look at that. 47 out of 99 for that one. All right, here comes some autos. First autograph of this box is a little Greg Biffle, another out of 10. Keep getting the ones out of 10. Here's a good problem to have. I ran out of penny sleeves. Let's grab a few more here. Put a couple more out. This is Greg Biffle. 9 out of 9 out of. Hey, Terry Sports Cards. Yes, that's the SVG up there. Let me grab that for you. This one is 23 out of 49. SVG on card auto. Kyle Busch right there also. That's a nice patch. Connor Mosack, 1 out of 49. See, I like that patch. Makes me think it should be out of a 10 or something. Some of the 10s are just one color. And that's a, look at that, 4-color patch, but it's out of 49. 1 out of 49. Take a look at that. That's a nice patch. Another auto of the 4 Chris Buescher. 7 out of 10. Looks the rainbowy. That's a new word I just came up with. 7 out of 10. We're looking. Looks like all sheet metal there. I'm sorry. Looks like all fire suits. And the last one of this one is, well, there's Tony B. Tony B, how about 80 out of 99 for Tony B to show up? Fire suits. Take a look at that. All right, last box. Last box here. Out of we'll get the. Here comes the. Let's have another 1-on-1 in here. Maybe be all hopeful. Okay. We have, you can give, oh, that's nice of you. I'll still pass out stuff that people get skunked. Hopefully something big in their case. I try my best. I wish everyone would get a 1-of-1. I'd look really popular if everybody got a 1-of-1. All right, here we go. Ready? We're looking at Ty Gibbs, Bobby Allison. Look at that, Bobby Allison. And back Ty Gibbs' car. See? I think maybe they're doing that on purpose. And the last white sparkle pack of the night. Last pack magic, maybe? Chase Elliott, Ryan Newman, and Chase Elliott. Well, there you go. Same thing. So I think they're doing that on purpose. You're getting those. Still have not pulled the white sparkle yet. An autograph. I complained all year. It took me 12 months last year, and then the last 3 cases, 2 of them were white sparkles. It was pretty interesting. All right, last box. Good luck, everybody. Let me get the magic fingers ready to go. All right, here we go. Ready? First card is Davey Allison. 21 out of 35. Okay, throwback rides. Next base is more Jeff Gordon. 5 out of 5. I think we had this card, but not in a low number there. This is a green Jeff Gordon, 5 out of 5. That's all right. I think that's the low number. Well, no, we had the Jimmy Johnson 1-of-1. That was the low number of the night. But this is out of 5. We'll put that on the wall. All right, here comes some patches. Patch of Nick Sanchez. 20 out of 99. Really, 47 cases. That's a lot of cases. I didn't pull a white sparkle until out of the last 3 cases I broke, which was about 2 months ago. I got two autos. Here is Michael McDowell, 49 out of 99. Michael McDowell there. Another one of, how about a dual Joey Logano, Ryan Blaney. Let's see. Hold on, let me get that loaded for you. Joey Logano, Ryan Blaney. That's our second dual. Well, no, we had another one. It was just. All right, who had, let's give a second here. We had Joey Logano. Joey Logano's going for is, I got my glasses on. All right, here we go. Joey Logano is Rafa, and Ryan. Let me write that down. Is Rafa here? If someone could tag him, in case you could see it in live action. And Ryan Blaney. Ryan Blaney is going to Jay Hart. Jay Hart here. I don't know if either one of them are here. Okay, but let's get the dice out. You can see it done live. Let me slide that down for a second. I'll get one of the boxes. All right, move that. All right, here's what we do. We got Joey Logano. I got the red dice for Joey Logano, and we'll do, I don't think either one of them are here. Red for Joey Logano, green for Ryan Blaney. And remember, 0's the low number. That's a low number. We'll roll the dice. Whoever hits. If we get a tie. Oh, no. Ready? Looks like red. Red is the winner. 6-3. So this is going to Joey Logano. So our second dual patch, Joey and Blaney, is going to Joey Logano. There you go. That's as fair as I can make it. And you can see it all done. We could do a duck race too. I guess I could get I just don't know what their algorithm is for picking stuff. And remember, that one was out of 10 also. No, I'm sorry. That was out of 99. That one was a 99 one. Well, have a good night. I still don't give up. We still got 5 cards left. Last pack magic, hopefully. How about a William Byron? Sheet metal. There's William Byron. And here comes the autographs. 4 autographs left. First one is, Jeremy Clements. 47 out of 99. Next card is Brendan Jones, 4 out of 10. There's another out of 10. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of his autograph either. Brendan Jones needs to put a little more effort there. It's out of 10. Clutch factor. Next one is dual autograph, Noah Gragson and Josh Berry. Numbered 87 out of 99. 2 dual autographs in this one. Let's do that one more time. Let's see, Noah Gragson. Noah Gragson is going to. That's going to Steve T. Steve T here. Steve T, that one's yours. And then Josh Berry. Josh Berry is 1 AZ. There you go. All right, hold on. Let me take care of this for you. Dual autograph. Let me put that in there. This is our second one of the case. All right, that's what we're working on right now. Got one more card. Don't go anywhere. Let's do the same thing. Let's go with, all right, Steve T. Do you, anybody got a preference? We'll do the red. Let's keep the card up here. Okay, we'll do the red. Yep, that's the red. And then we'll do green is Noah Gragson. Good luck, everybody. Hopefully, remember, 0's low. 5-3. Okay, so 5 is the winner. Noah Gragson is that one. Congrats, guys. Noah Gragson. Let me write that down. That's our Noah Gragson and Josh Berry. And Noah Gragson is the winner on that one. All right, last card of the night. Hopefully, someone's going to be really happy right now. Ready, set. Well, how about a second SVG card? Look at 69 out of 99. Insert joke here. That's our same card. That's a pair of SVGs. Take a look at that. Yeah, I always been Panini's got to do a little better job sorting. I was always one of those guys. All right. Well, again, thanks everybody. I appreciate you being here, and like I said, I will get these sorted tomorrow. I wish I could give a little more. I know some people didn't get everything they were hoping for. I would love to pull a 101 for everybody, but there were some nice hits here. I will get these sorted and shipped to you tomorrow. I will make sure I get them tomorrow for you. That's a lot of good cards showed up. Thanks again, everybody, for joining the break. Is anybody? Let me do a review here. I know give people a second. I know some people stepped away. Okay, so let's go with the autos here. Okay, the big autos and big patches. You probably that's the. Although I do like the base, I do like the bases, but I'm gonna go with the autos here at the end. These are just patches. Those are our patches. Here's our autos for that last one. All right, ready? We got more. Remember, we're talking had a lot of Denny Hamlin. There's Denny Hamlin. Here's another Denny Hamlin. That one was out of 25. We had right here. Here is that's Ty Dillon, I think. I don't see his name anywhere. That's Ty Dillon. Looks like Joey Logano. I like those. Here is Tyler Reddick. We had Bobby Labonte. More Joey Logano on the auto. Jesse Love, fire suit. We had Riley Hurst on the jumbo patch. There's Noah Gregson. Rising Star. Here was that dual auto, Chandler Smith and Creed. This is going to Chandler Smith because I don't even think I put Sheldon Creed up there. Ty Dillon out of 99. Tommy Joe Martin out of 99. And our only booklet of the night is another Noah Gregson one. But this was not an auto, it was just a patch. Let's grab this stack. This is the dual auto we were talking about. Was Creed? I did not see Sheldon Creed. Let me try search for Sheldon. Yeah, I didn't see. Was he? Yeah, maybe I'll see if I can find him when we run the database here. And here is our patches. There's Tony B. We had a Tony B auto. And then let's just here's some patches here. Patches. We're used to that. And then here's some of the autos for the second box. More SVG. A Brendan Jones auto. Jeremy Clements. Chris Buescher. We had a Greg Biffle out of 10. 49 Ryan Newman. Here's the Sammy Smith we were talking about. Another out of 10. Lots out of 10s here. We got Matt DiBenedetto. Good penmanship on Carl Edwards. I like his autograph. Chase Briscoe and Cole Custer to round out those autos. What made the Wall of Fame up here? We got a Clint Boyer. That's out of 10. The dual patch, Joey Logano and Ryan Blaney going there. We have the Hendrick Motorsports of William Byron. There's another dual auto out of 25, Zane Smith. There's a Kyle Larson. And I'm sorry, Kyle Busch. Let me grab these to show everybody. We had a Kyle Busch. That's out of 10. Lots out of 10s. Another SVG out of 49. This is our second to low number, Jeff Gordon, 5 out of 5. And our low number, a nice Jimmy Johnson 101. All right. Well, thanks everybody. Is anybody we're rating? We could rate somebody. Anybody you know is breaking right now? Let's see if we could pull a raid together for somebody. Who's going on now? Oh, West Side's still going on? Oh, lots of good breakers happening right now. Who needs some help? Let's go with anybody have a preference? Like I think, yeah, we should go to West Side. Is he showing some cards? Let's jump into West Side's break. Have a good night, everybody.